Testing, testing, testing. All right. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good, folks. Yeah, hopefully more people jump on in, and when they start doing so, I will start going through the stuff I got. So, yeah, we'll just let people kind of jump on in, and I'll just sit here and wait for them. It's simple, it's easy, it works. I know it's very early, so there's probably going to be a lot of people asleep right now. But right now, this is the best time. If you watch this later on and you sent me something, I just want to let you know that the reason why I'm doing it right now is because I won't have time later or possibly in the next week. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I know probably going to be probably a lot of people pissed off that I'm not doing it when they're watching, but kind of have to do it today. So hopefully everybody can forgive me about that. But hopefully everybody starts jumping on in. People, I know it's early. I know everybody's probably passed out, asleep. Most of the time I go live at late at night or in the afternoon. But right now I'm going live early. Yep, this is a retro. Hi, Mercy. Thank you for joining. There's one person. One person has jumped in, checking if anybody is coming in on Facebook. Hopefully some people from Facebook start jumping on in. I shared this several times. If you guys want, share this and get more people on in here. We have some stuff to unbox. Yes, we do. I'm drinking my morning coffee, my first cup, by the way. I'm obviously, you know, if you're aware, I have to take a break. So I cut back from like 5 to 6 cups a day down to like 1 or 2 cups a day. Okay, so we have 3 people watching. Okay, we got people watching. Let me know when you guys are starting to jump on in. It is very early. It is very early in the morning. It's 5 in the morning where I'm at right now. So like it's either very late or very early for a lot of people. Yeah, I know, guys. It's early. No one wants to be up. Hopefully today I got my brother looking at my PC, so we're hopefully going to get reactions going again because it's been pissing me off that I can't get back to it. I will also show you guys the shirt I got from the merch store that just came in yesterday. So I was very excited to see that. I've been waiting for that shirt, you know. Okay, so no one so far has seen. Everybody's probably asleep, and that's understandable. I'm gonna get so much hate for unboxing this while everybody's asleep. I understand, but like right now, it's like the best time for me to do it because I got some stuff to do. Filming. Hopefully, I get someone looking at my computer, so I want to get this out of the way because I know people are waiting on it. It's 2 a.m. right now. I'm tired, but I want to watch the stream. Well, I appreciate that. I hope you can hold out for a little bit longer. I'm waiting on some people to jump on in. Hopefully, they actually start jumping on in soon. I don't know if they're awake or asleep or not, but if they don't, then that's understandable. I will just have to do without them, and I do apologize for that ahead of time. I didn't mean to do it without you guys. Friday was yesterday, but I decided to do Friday Fright Night, like really early in the morning because like I had time at that point. So, but just busy lately, so I do apologize again if you guys are watching this later on and you're like, why wasn't I awake or why didn't you let me know? Well, I shared it on Facebook for anybody who actually is awake right now. So we have 4 people watching. Guys, say hello. Let me know who's all in this live stream right now. We're going to be unboxing a couple things. I already unboxed one thing because the person who sent me it already told me what it was. So I already got that unboxed. I will show you guys what it is, and I'll tell you who sent it. It's pretty cool, especially if you've been enjoying my Meatloaf reactions. You're going to think it's kind of cool. I thought it was really cool. But first, I will show you this. It's a struggle to kind of grab it, but all right, let's see. Gaston, hey, how you doing, Gaston? Thank you so much for joining, dude. All right, look at this. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm trying to get it. Like, this doesn't do justice to it. And it's kind of blurry right now, but like, because it's not focusing in on it, but this is the Valentine's Day merch. And I honestly think that came out really, really snazzy. That came out really cool looking. So I'm pretty happy about it, honestly. So yeah, there's the Valentine's Day merch that came in for me. Of course, it's me, demonic me. eating a chocolate-covered human heart, which I think that was a cool idea, a cool design for a Valentine's Day design. You know what I mean? So that's that. I did get that in the mail yesterday, and I was pretty pleased with it. How you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? Oh man, so many people are jumping on in. Yes, we'll be unboxing stuff this morning. People have sent me a couple things, so I plan on showing you guys what I got. It's been a while since we've done a retro fan mail unboxing, and normally when these things would happen back in the day, dude, we would I wish I was able to get one, and I understand if you guys can't. I really do. I really do. The time we are living in, money is scarce. So you have to have money, you know. So I 100% understand. I get it. I might do something to where if you guys really let me know and you guys want to get one, I might be able to try to get you guys a link to get one. Of course, the sale ends. I mean, it's still going on right now. I haven't taken it off the store yet, but it was supposed to end yesterday, but I was supposed to take it off the store. So I will be doing that at some point this week. So this will be the last week it's up on the store. But yeah, the Valentine's Day merch is up there right now if you guys really, really want to get something. And then I have my designer going to be making up a St. Patrick's Day design for Michael. So that's going to be cool. I was the Valentine's Day design. And Michael will be the St. Patrick's Day design, which is I like that idea. I think that was a pretty cool concept to have us do like different person for each holiday. I wish I was able to get one. No worries though if you can't get one. But okay, it doesn't look like. I'm gonna press that popcorn button. Press that knife button. Let's hopefully see if we can get some attention in on here. Let me know, guys, if you are watching. Let me know in the comments you are watching so I can already, because if the person who sent me something is watching, I would love to unbox it with them on here. But again, I mean, we've dealt with this in the past too, where, you know, the person can't make it to the live stream. They might be asleep. I might have went live at a random time that threw them off guard, which is understandable. Even they understand too, you know. We all have different schedules and stuff, but I do plan on doing this. At some point, I will be doing a retro fan mail unboxing, and I will start scheduling days where I do it instead of having to do it randomized. I mean, I've been doing that for about a year though, so like most people understand my schedule, so I really appreciate that. It's Saturday night, 11:10 p.m. where I'm at. Oh man, it's 5:11 a.m. right here in Ohio. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. By the way, I saw your comment on a recent video, dude. I appreciate that comment. Really do. That was, I did not know Michael had said that about, you know, the Ukraine, praying for Ukraine at the end of that video. And I was kind of I felt that. I was like, I'm absolutely going to keep this in the video, dude. It was like, I really appreciate that. I obviously haven't said nothing about Ukraine, because normally this is a movie channel. This is a channel to get our minds off the horrors of the world, even knowing at some points I do mention the horrors of the world. So like, when he said that, I was like, I felt so relieved because I didn't know whether he was thinking the same thing I was, where we just kind of keep keep politics out of this channel. This is a channel where everybody can just come to, get their minds off stuff, have fun, talk about things they like, hobbies, passions, you know, stuff like that. But that was a very sweet moment from Michael. I was like, yeah, dude, thank you very much for saying something, because I didn't know whether I should say something, or I might have mentioned something here and there where I said I'm just dumbfounded and mind blown about what's going on in the world today. It's just wow. But all right, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and show you guys the first thing I got. Joe Johnson, 5:12 in the morning, getting ready for work, watching and having my morning coffee. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I am too. I'm having my morning coffee as well. But let's go ahead and talk about the first thing I got sent here. The first thing I got sent, which this person is probably not watching, and that's okay. She understands. She knew she sent it to me, and she told me she sent it to me, so I'm going to go ahead and show it off. What we got here first, and I was really happy and pleased about this, because if you guys didn't know, I am very new to Meatloaf, and I just recently started listening to his music, but she sent me, bam, Meatloaf. She sent me a soundtrack, and it is the, if I can get that to focus. Nope. Doesn't look like it wants to focus, but she sent me the soundtrack for Meatloaf, which was very cool. It has, forgive me, my lighting sucks, but Bat Out of Hell 3, The Monster is Loose. That's what it's called, and it actually has like a devilish bat fighting a warrior. That's fucking awesome. And I got sent this, and I was just like, oh yeah, oh yes, okay, I love that. So yeah, I got sent this Meatloaf soundtrack. Really appreciated that. I don't have a lot of soundtracks and music or anything. I'm more of a movie collector, but this was really neat to get in the mail. So she sent me and said, I just wanted you to have it because I know you're getting a Meatloaf and stuff. And her name is Gamer Gal, and she's actually a retro movie hero on our Patreon, which is the highest tier you can get. It's the highest one. She's also a producer on this channel, and she loves the channel. She loves talking about movies. She loves talking about music like this, and I was so pleased and happy when she sent me that. I was like, you didn't need to, but she was like, I really wanted you to have it, and she's just a sweetheart. So to get sent this, I do have an unboxing video where I actually unboxed it on camera, but I already knew what it was, and I already said that, so it wasn't really like a surprise reaction. But again, it was very sweet of her to send this. It was very awesome. I do like it a lot, and I will listen to it at some point. Obviously, not right now while I'm doing reactions to his songs. But really sweet of her to send me that. So Meatloaf on the third Meatloaf soundtrack, it looks like. So that was the first thing I got, which was really cool. Mercy, I think it'd be fun to do a stream about playing with fans to make it a video. Just an idea. I've thought of it. Okay, I'm going to read that again. I think it would be a fun thing to do is a stream about playing with fans or make it a video. Just an idea. I thought of it. That's not a bad idea. I've actually was debating on, do I want to do a retro fan mail unboxing this morning? But I already needed to do that anyways. Or do I want to do a gaming live stream? And I've thought about doing a gaming live stream. I might go ahead and start picking a day of the week where I actually just sit down and do gaming and stuff with you guys, which I thought would be kind of fun. Horror gaming, of course, we want to play horror games. But I thought about doing that stuff too. And if you can't tell, I'm more of just a horror nerd. I have a Bulbasaur hat, which Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. So I'm just a nerd altogether. But now that right there, that was cool to get, and I will keep that in mind, Mercy. Thank you for that recommendation. But we are going to go ahead and unbox the next thing, which I don't think he's going to make it to this live stream, and it's a gut punch that he won't make it to this live stream, but I'm hoping he'll watch this video and still really appreciate this live stream. I understand if he's upset. I understand if anybody gets upset when I do unboxing videos without them, but sometimes, it's just with my time and my schedule right now, especially with everything going on, it's easy for me to do it right now. So I like play DBD or Friday, Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th. It would be fun. Yeah. Oh, I definitely need to play some Dead by Daylight. I was playing with my friends the other day. But when I say other day, I mean like 2 weeks ago. I was playing Dead by Daylight, and we had a blast, man. We were just going around and teaching my other friend how to play. It was a fun time. Haven't played that game in a long while. I did buy the downloadable content for Pinhead, and I was going to play as him at one point, but I haven't got to it, which bums me out because that's just how things get thrown in front of me all the time. But it's definitely something I plan on doing at some point. It's definitely something I want to do at some point. I don't want to just keep doing what I'm doing. I want to do gaming and stuff too. I like gaming. I like horror gaming. So, and I get really scared at horror games. Like, so seriously, it's probably fun to watch me get scared. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the next unboxing. And I'm very excited to do this because this guy's an artist, man. And he missed the last one he did. No, I don't think he missed the last. I think he actually was here. He was here when we did the last art unboxing. But this was sent to me by Philip, who is an artist. And dude, can he do art? I'm not joking. This stuff is probably gonna blow my mind. It blew my mind the last time. Actually, as a matter of fact, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is hopefully you guys are okay with it, and that's turn up the lighting a little bit. And I don't know why it got blurry all of a sudden. Hold on, let me fix that really quick. I'm not sure if that's blurry. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, I just fixed it. Okay. I'm going to turn that down a smidgen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Bam. Okay. So that helps. The lighting's a little bit better in here right now. So, like, that helps. Okay. So, anyways, we're going to be unboxing this. He sends me art a lot, and I have a lot of his art in my closet right now. I don't have no frames for him, so I have him in my closet safely, obviously. But he sent me more artwork, and I'm very excited to take a look at it. I'm an artist myself. I love to draw. I love to paint. I love to do all that stuff. Crafts. I love it. So when he sends me stuff, I get pretty excited. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this art. And this is a big packet. I'm not joking with you. This is a thick packet. of artwork, and I'm just excited to check it out. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So hopefully he understands that. Hopefully Philip will understand my whole reasoning why I'm doing it this early. I have a lot of things to do later on, and I have a lot of things to do this week, including getting someone to look at my PC so I can start doing movie reactions again. So I want to get this out of the way because he sent it to me, and I really want to show my appreciate it. Oh, what is this? Oh wow, what is this? What is this, man? Oh, he wrapped it. Okay, that was nice of him. He actually wrapped it for me. That's nice wrapping paper, dude. You know how dumb I'm gonna feel if I was not supposed to like unwrap this, or if it was like let me see if there's anything inside this. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. But look at this. He wrapped it for me and everything. That's pretty sweet, and I like the wrapping paper too, man. I like that. I like that. All right, all right, and it's out of focus again. Come on, camera. There you go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna unbox this now. It kind of doesn't even feel like what I'm thinking it is, you know? Kay Muskley, I made it late. Sorry, what's up? Not much. I'm getting ready to unbox something from Philip. He wrapped it for me and everything. It's 2 a.m. for me. Oh, wow. And good morning, Joe Johnson. Good morning, Cheyenne. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see if he joins, I'm going to be very happy. But if he doesn't join, I'm just going to have to unbox it without him. But he wrapped it and everything, so I'm getting really, really pumped. Okay, let's go ahead, and it feels taped, so I think I'm supposed to open this. Okay. And if not, you can scold me later, Philip. Oh, no, it's not taped. He glued it. Okay. I'm getting nervous now. Imagine if I was not supposed to do this. Oh, I'm definitely supposed to do this. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure what he sent me here. This is cool, man. You did not have to wrap it and everything. It's very formal. Now I'm overthinking it and stuff. Like, am I supposed to open this? But there's something in here, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to open it. All right. Thank you so much, Philip. All right, let's take a look. I'm honestly not even wanting to ruin the paper. What is this? It's like a book? Oh, he sent me some sort of book. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can just slide this out. And I can. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, dude. Whoa. Well, I'm not even joking. Look at this. I was sitting here thinking I'm getting artwork, but dude. Bram Stoker's Dracula starring Bela Lugosi. That's some dope ass cover art. Oh my goodness. That is, I love that, man. Bram Stoker's back, Bela Lugosi, and I like Bela Lugosi's Dracula. I'm a big fan of the character Dracula, so this is just dope. Beautiful and haunting. This is the definitive adaptation of Bela Lugosi's Dracula that is sure to please both old and new fans alike. What kind of book is this? That is dope. I'm gonna open it. Legendary comic. Oh, is this actually like a... Oh, it's a graphic novel. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm going to show you guys some of this, okay? Sorry, it's very unprofessional right now. I have such a small space here and awkward, but I'm going to show you guys. Look at this. This is a graphic novel of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. That is some killer artwork. Holy shit. I got a giant picture of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. I'm a big vampire fan. When vampires are done right. Look, chapter 1. Chapter 1. Oh my god, dude. Color me. Honestly, I thought I was getting more artwork, dude. This is really sweet of you. It's the whole story. This is the whole story of Dracula, Bela Lugosi. Oh, dude, I love that. I actually love that. Bram Stoker's Dracula, Bela Lugosi. This is the actual graphic novel of the movie, and that's a dope looking cover, dude. When I first saw his face, I was like, "Oh, dude, that is dope." I am on it. Consider me blown away, dude. That is some cool shit right there. Wow. Oh man. Like I like I'm probably even underplaying the Meatloaf soundtrack, which I also love. But I was not expecting a Dracula book. I'm a big Dracula fan, massive Dracula fan. I love vampires, dude, especially the old classic goth vampires. Lost Boys, which wasn't really gothic, but Lost Boys, Fright Night, Bela Lugosi is Dracula, Gary Oldman's Dracula. I love all of them. I love vampires. This is really utterly dope. I've actually been told if I was any of the Universal monsters, I would probably aim more towards Dracula than any other character. So I've always had like a cool, I've always felt very attached to the character. And not just that, man. I have a widow's peak underneath all this. So I've always had that like feeling like, oh man, that'd be kind of cool if I was a vampire. No, dude, this is cool. This is a big surprise. I did not expect this. I can't wait to. I love Universal monster stuff, so something about all of those feels so cool and so holy shit, dude. Put that in my lap. Okay. Whoa. When I first saw his face, though, man, his glaring eyes, I was just like, oh, dude. You did not have to send me that. Sorry, I'm gonna fix my hair on live camera. But okay, that was cool. That is cool, Bert. Yes, that isn't that cool. Oh man, there was another time I got sent a book from a subscriber. They sent me. I got sent. This is the second book I've ever been sent. I'm pretty sure on one of my live streams or just a retro fan mail unboxing. The first actual book I was sent was another kind of cool book, and the book is actually right here. I got sent this from a subscriber. I think it was actually I think the subscriber was a guy who went by Blue Moon, also known as Tony Reynolds, but he sent me the Teenage Slasher movie book, which is another really cool book. It has, oh, look at that, perfect. I turned right to Halloween, my favorite slasher of all time, but it has all these different slasher films from the decades and years they've come out. I was not expecting that. So, Philip, I mean, I'm really blown away, man. That was, sorry again, guys. Camera's out of focus. Again, it does that. I apologize. But, whoa. Yeah, wow, guys. But yeah, no, I love books. I haven't read, I don't read books on the down low all the time. So when I do read books, I have to be very fascinated or interested in it. I'm very interested in that Bela Lugosi Dracula one. So that's not really easy for me to do or easy to do. I keep thinking Philip is. I think of Philip joining later. I know he's probably gonna. I hope he's not mad at me when he finds out I did this without him. Again, this was like the perfect time for me to do it though. Was going live right now, so I do apologize if he does watch this and he does see this a little bit later on. He doesn't get to see my thank you and appreciation for it, even knowing he will absolutely hear about it later. When he watches this video or when he ever jumps on and comments, I will let him know how appreciated I am. That was a really cool unboxing right there. I gotta tell you, and I've always loved it when you guys have sent stuff. You guys enjoy sending stuff quite. I mean, back then, dude, I was getting boxes about that big of stuff people sent me. Most of the stuff in my background, you can almost thank all my subscribers for sending me. I would not even. My Blu-ray collection was probably at least like horror Blu-ray collection was probably like 40 Blu-rays tops, and then it became like an actual full-length, almost library over there because people were really wanting to send me stuff and they liked seeing my reaction to me opening stuff. And it's just like, dude, I can't believe you would go out of your way just to send me stuff like that. Like it's always gonna surprise me. Always does surprise me when they actually spend money and send stuff to me, and it utterly blows my mind. I don't know what to say. It's a very sweet thing. That was a cool little unboxing right there. I gotta tell you, I was not expecting a book, a graphic novel at that. That Goosebumps poster is cool. It's actually not a poster, it's actually a blanket. It's a throw blanket you can get, actually, and it's a really nice blanket. I actually hung it up there. I wanted a poster, but it really is a cool, I love that, dude. I love that stuff. Goosebumps, love that. I've actually thought about switching that blanket out with something else, but I've always just, that Goosebumps is a giant part of my childhood, so it's not really easy for me to just take down. It's just a big part of my childhood, really. Inspired me a lot to make horror stuff, actually. Goosebumps, the original show. So, yeah. Thank you, though. I actually have the haunted mask hanging on that little space between the door and closet. I love that stuff, man. So fun. So fun. I'm jealous of that Jason mask back there, to be honest. Well, I appreciate that, but no need to be jealous. That mask is pretty cool. I bought that at a GameStop a while back. It was the NECA replica version of the Part 3 mask, which Part 3 is always going to hold a special place in my heart, being the first slasher film I ever watched in my entire life. Saw that movie when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My older sister snuck on the Friday the 13th marathon on television around Halloween time, and we just sat there and watched the marathon. Well, I gotta be frank. I watched Friday the 13th Part 3, and then my parents came home, and that was turned off real quick. And then ever since, I was a big fan of the franchise. Or just the franchise and the genre, really. I wanted to see more horror stuff. So that's why you'll notice a lot of Friday the 13th stuff back there. I love Friday the 13th among Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. Halloween, the first film, is my favorite slasher film of all time, but when it comes to franchises, Friday the 13th is my favorite horror franchise of all time. I just have more fun with the franchise overall. I can't remember my first slasher movie. Yeah, I remember the scene. The reason why I can remember the scene, the movie so much, is because that scene at the end of the movie where Jason breaks down the back door and starts charging after the girl used to scare the hell out of me, and it just stuck with me ever since. I just remember that scene, watching it, sitting on crisscross applesauce, like in the middle of the living room floor, and just watching him do that was awesome. Been a fan ever since. So I've been a fan since 4 or 5 years old of the horror genre. And at some point, I would love to get my own place, do my own stuff, decorate my house the way I want it, make it look cool. Horror movie stuff everywhere. Very retro, very classic-y. Classic-y. I'm not even sure if that's a word, honestly, but I love the genre so much. I can talk about it all day, really. I want to get all the movies. Dude, I actually have several editions of the movie. When it comes to Friday the 13th, I've double dipped on Friday the 13th often. I actually remember selling my first DVD collection I had of Friday the 13th, and I regret it till to this day because I feel like I should have kept it. It was like a digibook version with all the DVDs in it. It came with a little mask and a plastic box to put them in. I regret selling that at the yard sale. I sold it for like 25 bucks, and I really regret doing that because that DVD set is now worth a lot more. And you never realize how valuable those things are until after the fact, especially when you're younger and kind of naive a little bit, and you sell it. I remember I sold my entire Pokemon VHS collection and all my Pokemon cards, and now after Pokemon Go came out, those things were worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and I had sold them all for like literally 70 something bucks. Not my Pokemon card collection. My Pokemon card collection I sold for $400, but my actual DVD and VHS collection I sold for like 70 bucks, and those things are not easy to come across anymore. So if you have Pokemon VHSs and you don't want them anymore, I will 100% be happy to take them because those things are so hard to come across now. I love VHSs in general. I'm always collecting VHSs, going to like thrift stores and stuff, trying to find old horror classics and all of that stuff. Friday the 13th on VHS, but no luck. My first was definitely Halloween 2007. I was 15 at the time. Didn't really care if people thought it was good or not. I liked it. I liked the first Rob Zombie Halloween 2, the 2007 one. I remember watching that one for the first time, and the only thing I did not like about that movie was the rape scene. I hate that rape scene. I think it's stupid. That's the reason why he escapes, was because two rednecks went into his cell, thought it was kinky to fuck one of the inmates on a serial killer's bed, and that's how he got out, which I don't know. I guess they were hoping that he was gonna like join in with them and like give him a free shot to have sex, but or like whatever was going through their minds. I don't know. They were drunk, but still, like that rape scene was so vivid and so like detailed that it looked like a real rape, and even knowing it wasn't a real rape, but it was like it looked so real. It was very disturbing to watch, and I have a limit. I love disturbing shit in films, but dude, when it comes to rape, I have such a hard time watching it. It just takes me right out of it. Unless it literally furthers the story in the right path and there's a reason why that person is being raped to give that other person motivation. I just don't like seeing rape. And there was literally no reason for that rape scene in Halloween 2007 besides the fact that it's a Rob Zombie film and he likes rape scenes in his movies. To me, that's the only thing I took away from that I didn't like. But other than that, I thought the 2007 film was actually decent. They did try to do something different, and I appreciate that. So I really did like it. I hated the second one, but I really liked that first one. Me and my friend Lane quote that thing all the time. Hello, Princess Hearts. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I just did an unboxing for a couple things that people have sent me. How are you doing this morning? My mom bought a collection case for the first 8 movies. I think it came with the mask, but I don't know. I had the same one. I had the same exact one, Mercy. I'm glad I don't remember that scene. Yeah, I remember it because I've seen the movie several times, but that rape scene, dude. I mean, actually, if you you said if you saw the Halloween 2007 movie on like TV, you might have seen the other edition. You might have seen the theatrical edition. I saw the director's cut. The director's cut of the movie had a rape scene in it, and that's how Michael escaped. But the original version, I'm pretty sure Michael just takes out a couple of guards and kills Danny Trejo, and I think that's what happens. But the other edition, the uncut or director's cut, whatever they call it, that had a rape scene in it, and that's how Michael escaped. And it was just like, if you literally, and I don't want to be detailed, but if you go back to that rape scene, you can literally see her like her butt bouncing while it's happening, and it's just like one of the most disturbing things on screen. It's like, and I don't understand why he needed to get that detailed, why he needed a rape scene in general. Like, he almost shot it because he just wanted a rape scene in his movie. I don't understand it. When I was a kid, the only scary movie that I have watched in fear was The Grudge. The Grudge used to scare the hell out of me, too. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah, me being a child makes me hate horror films. The Grudge scared the hell out of me as a kid. I love getting scared. I love that feeling. But there are limits to how I feel about it. But like The Grudge was one that used to scare me. I remember I was in the bathroom several times and my friend would stand outside the door and he would start going, and I would tell him to stop because it actually scared the hell out of me. So, yeah, that movie got to me when I was a kid too. Sorry, I'm just checking if anybody's actually like seeing my post on Facebook, making sure your story is relatable, Jordan. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if there's one thing in horror films, I really don't remember which Halloween movie I saw. The cover art just looked familiar. Right, right, right. But yeah, the Rob Zombie movie I liked, but that rape scene, if that rape scene was in the movie, that movie would have been damn pretty fucking awesome. But there's that one scene, and I'm just like, really? The one horror movie that still scares me is Grudge. I hate the sound she makes, and the kid scares the fuck out of me. That little boy, yeah, when he's just sitting on the stairs and stuff, or when he looks at the camera and starts meowing like a cat, like those are just weird moments. Like that shit is just so weird that it makes it unsettling. And yeah, when they're pale, they have black under their eyes, and they're just sitting there looking at you. Yeah, the sister, when we got like the back, when that guy was like on the ground, literally like scared to death almost, and the girl comes in, and then you hear like the closet door open upstairs, and you hear like the something fall, and you hear like the bones like crackling and stuff, and then you see it like coming down the stairs at towards the end. That shit unacceptable. That's scary as hell. Have you even heard or seen The Roommate? I have not. I've heard of it. I've heard of The Roommate. Never seen it. Somebody is up late early. Yeah, I just unboxed several things. I know they're gonna be upset with me. Well, one's not, but the other one might be. When it comes to the unboxings without them, I was hoping they would show up, but they didn't. It was very early. It's like, dude, it's like 5:38 in the morning here, so it's very early for a lot of people. So like, I'm understandably so they're not here. But I got a Meatloaf soundtrack. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm not sure if there's a glare. And there kind of is a glare, but it's not horrible. But Meatloaf, we got a soundtrack, the third soundtrack from Meatloaf that Gamer Gal sent me. And then we had a very surprising unboxing, and Philip sent me the graphic novel of Bela Lugosi's Dracula, which is insane. Insanely cool. Love that. But that's what I got sent. So it was very sweet of them to do. They did not have to do that, but they did. So if you guys want to send us anything in the future, P.O. Box information is down in the description below. Let's see. My friend has really long black hair, and after she came out of the bathroom at the cinema, her hair was covering her face for some reason. I actually scared some people as she excited. Yeah. Yeah, that explains that. The Ring actually never scared me as bad as The Grudge did, surprisingly. I thought The Grudge was actually scarier than The Ring. I watched The Roommate with my roommate at the time, and it creeped her out so much she refused to stay in the same room as me for a week. Wow. Well, I mean, if you actually watched it with a roommate, yeah, like it's so different. Like that's like watching Black Christmas at a Christmas party. You know what I mean? And then a phone call happens, and you're like, oh no, it's happening. Or if you like watch Scream with your friend and then a phone rings and stuff. Watching Twister and the tornado sirens go off. It's epic. That is epic, but it makes the experience more fun. I heard a story about a guy named John Schnepp who passed away, unfortunately, like a few years ago. He was on the show Collider Movie Talk, and his name was John Schnepp, and he was telling a story about how it was the Halloween right before the Blair Witch Project came out, and Sean got a early access videotape to watch it early on, and he took the sticker off of the Blair Witch Project, and he put it. He took the sticker off, and he's told his friend that he found this videotape, and he just watched it, and he wasn't sure if he should call the police or not because of how fucked up it is. And he had his friend watch it, and he could hear in the room with his friend watching it, he could hear his friend literally freaking out and screaming, saying, "Oh my God, what is this? What's happening? Do we have to call the cops?" And he was laughing so hard outside the room because he knew it was just a movie that was made by filmmakers, and the guy, his friend who didn't know anything about it, was literally scared to death that he was watching like a real murder or something taking place, and or something scary like paranormal was taking place, and he just freaked out and stuff. And he told him obviously that it was a film and everything, and he didn't have to freak out. But that's just awesome to me. I have watched The Ring before, and it did scare the fuck out of me. It scared me too a little bit. I wasn't like freaking out over it. I know a lot of people really get scared of The Ring, but it didn't like freak me out like to that level. Super scary, man. Yeah, I had to explain to her. Now I'm not a psychopath. I have a friend, my friend Cinnamon. She had a roommate, and the stories that she would tell me about this roommate. And my friend is actually a very chill, very calm person, but this roommate of hers was just straight up psycho and was literally she was insisting for a fisting, if you catch my drift. And if you're not a pervert, I meant in the way that like fist fighting. She was literally ready to kick her ass because like this roommate was wanting to start a fight with her for pretty much just being a drama queen. And it's just, yeah. When I was younger, about 4 or 6, I was terrified of Chucky. My older sister used to have an actual doll of him, and I got scared of it, and it had to been sent down to my grandma's. Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted a Chucky doll, like a real, like I have a smaller one, but like I wanted like a full-length size one, an Annabelle doll or something. I want to scare Michael with one of those. I have to like try to get money saved up to buy one, but I would love to get one so I could scare the fuck out of Michael with it. I was wanting to like buy the Annabelle doll and like slip it in their closet while they're sleeping. And one day when Michael opens his closet, he just sees Annabelle sitting there. Would love to do that. Hey, Wisdom, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. How are you doing this morning? Unless you're in a different part of the world, then it's probably nighttime or middle of the day for you. It's early where I'm at. It's 5:43. Paranormal Activity wasn't scary at all. I think I jumped more watching Disney's Puss in Boots. I think wasn't Puss in Boots made by DreamWorks? But Paranormal Activity. I'll tell you what, the scariest Paranormal Activity to me was probably the third one. I think the third Paranormal Activity actually kind of got under my skin a little bit. I don't know what it was about that movie, but it was just more creepier than the last two. They tried something different. and it just worked in a better way than the last two. The second one is practically just the same movie as the first one, but that first one I did not care for at all. I thought it was just way overhyped. It's 2:40 in the morning right now for me. Wow, yeah, I'm 3 hours ahead of you right now, but yeah, it's pretty early for me too. I'm surprised I'm even up. No, I'm not surprised. I actually woke up around like 10 last night, so. Mercy. I was never afraid of Chucky because I like dolls. He wasn't that scary, and I think of him as cool. I like dolls too. I have I have a Raggedy Ann doll back there. I use it for my Annabelle prop, but I like dolls too. I don't, I like ventriloquist dummies. I like all that stuff. I'm a weirdo, but I just enjoy it. Oh yeah, it was DreamWorks. Too early to function. It really is. It really is, and I understand 100%. I'm actually hoping that Philip will show up because I would like to at least tell him that I loved it. But I don't think I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he's literally gonna be asleep for a while. So if he doesn't make it on, that's fine. Mine is 6:45 p.m. Oh wow, it's still in the afternoon for you. Yeah, it's early morning for us right here. But I haven't watched Paranormal Activity yet. I want to try to watch them. When I was 7, I was afraid of Chucky. Yes. I think I was actually around that age when I first saw Chucky, so that's kind of cool. I'm still scared of La Llorona, and thank you for joining us. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Is it Kalia? Kalia? Is that your name? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I am not, you can smack me upside the head. But I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Do you know what though, dude? La Llorona, the tale of La Llorona is really unsettling, rather tragic, but really unsettling stuff. So I get that. I get that. Almost. Damn it. Kalia. Kalesia. Is it Kalesia or Kalia? I'm probably sounding like an idiot, but I'm trying. I am trying. Let me scoot up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. I hope I pronounce your name right at some point. 5 a.m. for me, 2:45 a.m. for me. Yay, messed up sleep schedule. My schedule's been so messed up for a long time now. Today I watched It 2 and Saw. Oh, you watched It 2 and Saw. Not there yet. Gosh dang it. Is the C silent? Is it Elijah? I'm sounding like an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I apologize. You can smack me upside the head. I understand. I deserve it. Oh, man. I feel so bad messing up people's names. I recently watched La Llorona. It's really insane movie to watch on Netflix. The Curse of La Llorona, the Conjuring one, to me was actually a little bit better. Pronounce it like Kalesia. Am I pronouncing it right? Kalesia? Not Kalesia? Kalesia? I'm such an idiot. You can punch me. I don't care. You know what? Step on my toes, punch me for that one. I'm literally a dumbass. I do apologize. Oh man, I feel so bad. Almost. Hey, thank you for that, man. I appreciate that wisdom. Oh yeah, congrats on 11,000. Thank you so much. You should react to the overnight channel. You know, it's funny. Actually, I was actually debating that tonight or tomorrow. I really want to get my movie reaction set back up though, so I'll do that soon. The poll though is still on Patreon though, because I've been kind of giving people time to vote on them. I sometimes don't, and I really want more people to vote on these polls. So as soon as more votes come in, I will see which one people want to see more, and I will start reacting to overnight. Yeah, thank you for that. And thank you for joining, Mark. I really appreciate that. Mark. Yeah, go react to Overnight channel. It's so awesome. I really should at some point. You know what's funny? I actually have several Overnight reactions that Michael filmed because he was gonna actually do the Overnight channel, but every video he tried to do was a mess up, so I couldn't post them, unfortunately, and it killed me to do that. But I can't post them because of how bad the mess ups are. There was one where he tried to watch it, and it was so long. He tried to play it. He tried to react to it at night, and it was so long. He actually, for like the last 20 minutes of the video, or 20 to 30 minutes, he's already falling asleep in his chair. And Overnight reacts to their own videos. Kind of cool. Sam and Colby, I think, reacted to some of their videos too, which, yeah, it's kind of neat. There was actually and I don't want to compare because people are telling me stop comparing Sam and Colby to Ghost Adventures and stuff, and I hate even bringing up Ghost Adventures anymore around Sam and Colby videos. But Ghost Adventures, they did like a kind of like a new show where they actually go back and rewatch a lot of their investigations, and it's kind of cool. What's your honest assessment about Sam and Colby? My honest assessment about Sam and Colby. Okay, to be blunt, I and I don't know why my camera is angled like that, so I apologize for that. I hope no one is bothered by my angle, but my assessment on Sam and Colby. I was gonna take my glasses off. I don't know why I did that. Oh, by the way, we can actually turn the lights back. I'll give you my assessment in a second. Bam. Okay. My assessment on Sam and Colby. I like their channel a lot. I like their channel a lot. I like the content a lot. I think their channel now is better than it was then. I think their humor is landing better than it used to. Their humor, to me, I'm not a fan of the fart jokes. I'm not a fan of some of their humor. The humor sometimes to me is cringy, and that's not a okay. Of course, that's no avoiding the question, huh? No, no, no. I'm not avoiding the question. But I like their content a lot. It's a fun channel. Really beginning to like their I actually like their content more now than I did probably about 2 months ago. So if that tells you anything, I've been just really enjoying their content a lot lately. Are they? It's tough. It's tough because I really do like their channel a lot. Am I in love with the channel? No, I'm not. I'm not in love with the channel. And I get that criticism a lot from my channel too. A lot of people aren't in love with my channel. A lot of people don't love my criticisms and my complaints about Sam and Colby. And I try not to complain and criticize them, but sometimes it's like I can't avoid it. That's just me giving my opinion. But I think they're really cool people. I think they've obviously matured as a YouTube channel. I think they're obviously maturing as people too. So it's kind of neat seeing where they're going from the early days of Sam and Colby, especially their really beginner stuff. Which if you guys really want to see my reactions to their earlier stuff, like their first ever video, that's up on Patreon right now. But again, I like their content a lot. I think they're a lot better now than they were then. They are pretty cool people. I like their channel. I really am a fan more of Corey than Sam and Colby, actually. I think Corey is actually hilarious and he's like naturally funny, where I think Sam and Colby sometimes try too hard to be funny. And sometimes it comes off a bit cringy or just kind of obnoxious or annoying in my eyes, but not all the time. More so back then than now. I like their stuff a lot better now. So, but that's pretty much my assessment on them. It's been a while since I watched you. Well, I understand. I understand. I understand your opinion on Sam and Colby. I know that their humor are very different, but they are so awesome. I understand that too. I understand. I understand why they are as big as they are. I don't know who Sam and Colby are. I do reactions to them. I don't like when they start talking about someone when their person is gone and they just start making fun of them. That's a good example of that's more of their older stuff when they were doing that. They don't do it as much now, but they used to do that a lot where they would literally talk to somebody and they're acting all cool to them and being nice and being friendly, and then behind their backs they're like making fun of them. I never like that. I don't like people who backstab people who talk behind their backs all the time like that. To me it's just like, why, you asked them to help you out and give you advice and they did, and now you're back talking them. I just don't care. I don't care about that because that kind of says something about their person, what they're probably like in real life, like whether they and this is me this is me just kind of like theorizing and just making up no rumors. These are people, so like it just kind of, who knows what they say behind people's backs in real life, you know what I mean? Like so I never like seeing that kind of stuff on camera of all things, where that person's going to watch the video and then see you back talking them. I'm not sure if they're going to appreciate you calling them creepy or weird. Corey and Jake are amazing people with their great humor during every paranormal stuff with Sam and Colby. I like Jake. Jake, to me, if that was my friend and he was doing the shit he does when we're at expensive hotels and stuff, almost like stuff you shouldn't be doing, I'd be very nervous to have him there. But he was cool. I like Corey a lot, though. Corey is probably my favorite investigator of that group. Fair enough. Okay. I'm glad you at least see where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to slam them. I never try to slam them. I think they're doing great. So, yeah. Or when they joke around in a serious place, but overall they can be funny and entertaining. And those moments, it's just those moments though. Those moments where I'm like really into it, something serious happens, and then they go and say like, speaking of shirt, go to our merch store, and I'm like, you see, when you say shit like that, you're not making me believe that you're really in a dangerous situation when you like start dropping those merch things. There's times and places where you should drop the merch stuff, but like right in the middle of like a dark room and there's like something that's happening. I don't know. Those moments kind of take me out of it, but yeah. They got to sell their stuff. I understand they got to sell their stuff, but you're also dealing with something that, you're making out to be very serious, so you shouldn't. That's my criticism about that, but greetings, Francis. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I just did an unboxing, Francis. I just did an unboxing, and they couldn't make it here, unfortunately, but I just unboxed some stuff that got sent to me. And if you guys want to see what I got sent, by the way, here's what I got sent. I got sent this really nice addition to my collection of vampire stuff, which is this Bram Stoker's Dracula graphic novel. Bela Lugosi's Dracula, and Bela Lugosi, is probably the most iconic-looking vampire of all time. He just is. After that movie came out, everybody's been kind of trying to copy the same look in some regards. And then we got sent, of course, this Meatloaf, the third Meatloaf soundtrack, which is blurry as all hell, but it's not focusing in on it. But it's a cool looking soundtrack, and I can't wait to check it out. I won't listen to it right now, but I want to react to his stuff first before doing that. But that's what I got sent today on this retro fan mail unboxing. I wish Sam and Colby used more cameras on the sets in the rooms like Ghost Adventures does. Yes, that's exactly my point. In the episode, the Sally House episode where the ball falls down the stairs when they're lighting the candles, I said in the video, and I'll say it again, if they had it like if they had a camera upstairs when that ball rolled down those stairs, or like whether it was in the room or not where they said it was, they left it in the room, so they could have. If they had a camera up there, they could have recorded that thing moving by itself, going down the stairs and falling down the stairs. Because right there and then, you could prove that to be fake, because there was no evidence that showed who could have been upstairs. For all we know, there could have been someone in a room. Not saying that was the case. I actually believe that thing fell. But if you actually had a camera up there, you would have had more verification that is what happened. But since you didn't have a camera up there recording it, there was no verifying that ball really rolled out of that room and rolled down the stairs and fell down the stairs. If you had the camera up there, you would have caught it, but you didn't. And it's unfortunate, because that would have been awesome evidence. It would have been awesome. I would have been like, oh my God, you really just captured something that is 100% that should not have happened, but it happened. So as much as it pains me, I can't 100% believe that is what happened. But do I believe it actually happened? Like right now, if you had to ask me, I would say, yeah, I believe that ball rolled out of the room and rolled down the stairs. Their reactions were perfect. So, and if you're yawning, do deaf people think you are screaming? That's a good question, isn't it? Bela Lugosi, The Twilight Years, not. Ugh. And I do, after I get my movie reactions going again, I have to react to the rest of the Twilight franchise too. That's gonna be fun. They needed to cheery sometimes to the audience while watching the videos. Yeah, dude, say if you're in a restaurant and you're waiting on the waiter, aren't you the waiter? Yeah, yeah, you are, aren't you? I'm going to go and try to get some sleep. Can't stay up any longer. Sorry, but I'll try to make it to the next stream and stay till the end. It's okay, man. I understand. I started this early, so I do apologize for starting early and random, but I do appreciate you joining us. I hope you have a great night and sleep well. By the way, hit that like button, guys. I don't know if I said that. Hit that like button. Slay it with a machete, axe, chainsaw, whatever you guys have. Slay it. I'm going to go, okay. Sam and Colby should use more cameras and their paranormal videos. I agree. Hey, they have the money, by the way. They have money. Oh, there's no fucking doubt they have money. How many subscribers they have and how many views they get, dude, they have shitloads of money, no doubt. Obviously, other things have to be bought too, but take the time, use the money, grab yourself some good equipment, and I'll tell you what, you might have had a camera that would have recorded that. Now, these cameras are not cheap, by the way. These cameras are not cheap. But even then, you don't need nothing that's like really expensive. You just need something that can record for like 24 hours. And you could have caught that. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. And remember, heroes never die. That's right. Do you have a favorite Ghost Adventures episode? You know, it's funny. There's an episode I laughed so much at, and that's like, this is naturally funny humor. And this is why I love Ghost Adventures over the humor like you'll see in Sam and Colby. There's an episode where they're taking the heat thermal imaging camera, right? Which is a camera that, detects heat signatures. And they're going down the road. Aaron and, I think it's Aaron and Zach. It might not be Aaron and Zach, but it might be someone else, actually. I think it's someone else. But him and Zach are driving down this back road in this valley. And they're looking for heat signatures. And Zach sees something on the heat signature, the camera. And he sees this being, which is obviously a cow, but he doesn't know that. And he is literally on the edge of his seat saying, "What is that? What is that? Oh my God." And and as they get close, he's like, "It's a cow, it's a cow." And then he's freaking out about the cow and how the cow is coming on the road. He's like, "You're going to hit the cow. He's going to come right at us." And I just laughed so hard because he actually was terrified of a cow. He thought something was like inhuman was coming up on them. I love it. What if in Sam and Colby videos, they had another? What if in Sam and Colby paranormal videos, they have another person to do the sounds, do the sound? And I'm not saying they're doing that because I don't think they're doing that, but it's always possible that it's with any paranormal video you watch on YouTube, whether it's Sam and Colby, whether it's Ghost Adventures, whether it's Ghost Hunters, whether it's stuff like that, they could easily, for purposes to intrigue the audience more, add sound effects and add stuff to make it more believable. So, when I watch something paranormal, I love getting into it. I love watching it. It's why I like the Sam and Colby videos. I love getting into it, but there's also there are ways to fake shit like this. And now to someone who has experienced things in real life and who has seen things with my own eyes and things I can't explain, have heard things, have felt things, I know for a fact there are paranormal things out there. And I'm not saying every paranormal group is fake, because that's not what I'm saying. I don't think any of them are fake. I want to believe in my own heart that they're not fake. Is there a possibility they can be fake? Absolutely, 100%. These guys can be pulling shit just to make money. That happens. Do I believe that? No, and I don't want to believe that. There was an episode of Ghost Hunters, man, where this diner said they were having paranormal experiences, and you can actually find the episode. I'm not sure what episode it is, but they go to this diner, and they kept saying they seen faces in like the mirrors and stuff. They would hear like tables like moving or chairs moving, and they went to go investigate that diner at nighttime, and then they started realizing that it was all bullshit because they flashed a flashlight in the mirror, and behind the mirror was an actual face that was sitting there that would pop up and like scare people, like it would just illuminate and people would see it through the mirror. And oh, thank you for joining us, Blue Lotus. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Forgot to say that. But I remember that when they literally were so pissed off. I remember when the owners came in and they said, "Do you think," like they were so pissed off at these people? They were like, "Do you think this is fucking funny? You're wasting our time driving all the way down here just for you to bullshit." And they were laughing at them. They were like, "Oh, it's a joke, guys, coming down." It's like, no, you just wasted our time and treated us like jokes. And to me, like, moments like that really prove that these people really want to find stuff. They really are out there to try to prove that there is life after death. And it's hard to do that when people don't take them seriously. And it was crazy, man. That episode was just crazy in general. Yes, I love that episode. That's my hometown they were in. Oh, really? That's cool. What if insane Colby, agreed. I'm asleep. Good night, people. Love y'all. Good night, Wisdom. Thank you so much for joining, man. I'll try to come to your streams more often if I have the time. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I would love if you do, man. In my opinion, I always believe on what Sam and Colby did in their paranormal experiences, but you can debate me if you disagree. Absolutely. I mean, it's all up for debate. I mean, anything paranormal, anything that's, supernatural, cryptids, all this stuff is very debatable. It could obviously be fake. Now, the one thing out of all these, the paranormal to me is real. I have seen things. So, I absolutely 100% believe it. Hey, Jordan, it's currently 6 a.m. here. Same here, man. It's 6:03 a.m. here. I've had a spooky experience. Me too. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, all this stuff is very debatable. unless I am there and I see this shit. And that's why, I'm sure that's why they say, no one's going to believe this, is because unless you are there and you see this shit happening in your own eye, with your own eyes and your own ears, you can't 100% guarantee it really happened. And that's unfortunate, because, that's why there's a lot of skeptics, because they're not experiencing this stuff. They're not going to all these paranormal locations and actually asking questions and trying to amp things up. They don't do that because they just don't believe. And even then, the skeptics will still sit there and say that, oh, that could be, explained. 11 a.m. in the UK. Oh, wow. Ghost Adventures don't, yeah. It's crazy, man. A lot of these, I love the paranormal stuff. I used to watch Ghost Adventures back in the day. I used to watch Ghost Hunters back in the day. I grew up on those guys. To see them, and I would even say that of all of the paranormal groups I've watched, Ghost Hunters is the most tame, and sometimes they don't catch anything, and that really does make you believe that they feel more legitimate. There was episodes where after episode they wouldn't catch shit, and when they do catch it, they'd be like, oh, and that feels more believable. It's 3 a.m. here, and now I'm waiting for my Xbox to turn on by itself, like it does sometimes at this time. Mine does that sometimes too. Oddly enough, I've woken up to my Xbox turning on randomly. I almost feel like it's something with my Xbox, but who knows? Who knows? I don't think Philip's going to see this by the time I end this live stream, which is unfortunate. I agree. I can't pronounce your name, and I feel so stupid. Kalia. I hope it's right. I hope that's right. Sam and Colby do needed to have more evidence to prove that ghosts are real and never be fake. And some things happen with my PS4. Ooh. But yeah, no, if they had more equipment, I'd believe it more. I feel like I'd be more confident in their evidence sometimes. Sometimes they won't even be recording, and they'll turn on the camera and say like, no one is going to believe this actually happened because we had the cameras off and everything. And that's why Ghost Adventures always has a camera rolling. Doesn't matter what time, or they always have something rolling just in case, Kalia? Is it Kalia or Kalia? Or is it man? Okay, I'm back. But if when you die you're just sleeping but not breathing, oh, don't worry, you're breathing. I've seen people. I've seen but not breathing. I've seen people sleep and they breathe. But isn't that creepy? That's probably what death. I don't know. I don't know what death is like, but interesting subject, isn't it? Interesting subject as always. Okay. Kalia. Kalijah. Is it Kalijah? Am I wrong? Kalijah? Kalijah. Okay. Wow, this whole time. Kalijah. That's a nice name. Thank you. I'm glad I got it. Thank you for that, Gaston. I appreciate that. See, I'm dumb sometimes. It's early. It's early. Forgive me. Sometimes I'm a dummy. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. Moved on for an hour and 5 minutes. I really appreciate you guys joining me this morning. I know a lot of you guys are just waking up and everything. Hopefully, Philip sees this later on. I hope he likes this. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kalijah. What is the most haunted place you've been? To be honest with you, the most haunted place I've ever been is my own house. The most haunted place I've ever been is my own house. So, yeah, I'm going to let a lot of people go back to sleep. I know it's really early, so go back to sleep, guys. Have a great morning. Hope you guys get a lot of rest. I do apologize for anybody. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it retro as always. I'll probably be uploading another video later on today. So until next time, movie friends, keep it retro, and I'll check you guys out.